What's up, peeps? It's your boy CJ, and today we're reviewing the Casio MWD-110H. Let's get it. Alright, here it is, Casio MWD-110H, or as I call it, the Terminator. Let's get some housekeeping out of the way. Before we get into the specs, remember to comment down below, like and subscribe, support your boy. Let's get it. Alright, so Casio Terminator features a case size of 50.8 millimeters, lug to lug of 47.2 millimeters, case thickness of 12.3 millimeters. It has a resin glass crystal, as Casio calls it, a resin band, simple quartz 3517 caliber movement, 100 meters water resistance, and the damage on this bad boy is $150 or lower in Australian and $50 US or lower. Alright, so how does the Terminator wear? Well, although the case size is 50.8 mils, it's safe to say that it wears pretty nice. Those curved edges on the lugs of the straps go all the way down and conform to the wrist, creating a nice fit. So even though it's a larger watch, it wears quite small on wrist, I find. This is a 7-inch wrist for your reference. Let's have a look at that pocket shot as an example. So as you can see here with this pocket shot, pretty nice overall. It wears large for smaller wrists, of course, but for anything above the average, I think you'll be doing more than fine. And here are those lug edges of the strap. Because of the curvature, this creates a really nice, comfortable formation against the wrist, which I quite like. Alright, so what are the features of the Terminator? Well, it's pretty simple. You got your regular day and date, time, as well as a timer, stopwatch, alarm, and dual time, which comes in handy for sure. It's very simple when it comes to the features, but that stopwatch does have a 1/10 of a second setting. You also got your light button here as well. And overall, a simple sort of watch when it comes to features, at least. The case back, as you can see, features a screw down steel case back, and these buttons feel real tactile and quite nice overall. Alright, how's the legibility on the Terminator? Well, extremely legible. I love the black portion of the actual dial or display, and then that inner gray area with the contrast in black of the digital portion makes it extremely easy to tell the time in almost any light, really. But then when it comes to nighttime, this is where the watch really stands out. Let's have a look. Alright, bang, and as you can see, extremely bright in a dark environment. You won't have no problem telling the time. And it's always nice to have an LED light button, especially in an area like this. I find it extremely handy. So legibility, top marks here. Alright, pros and cons and final thoughts. Well, for me, I really like this one. I feel like it's a must-have in the collection just simply for how unique it looks. It really gives that retro 80s look while also having that futuristic, dystopian Terminator, alien kind of rough vibe to it, and I really like that. It's something that's sort of missing in the Casio lineup, and I feel like apart from the G-Shocks, this should be added more onto their models moving forward. I really like the sort of design elements, making it that rugged, jagged, badass sort of look. But at the same time, now onto the cons, it's a bit overplayed. I mean, these little bumps here, they really serve no purpose, and all they do really is just add to that sort of symmetrical, jagged shape. The other con is, I mean, this strap, while it serves its purpose, it's comfortable. There's nothing fancy going on here. There's nothing amazing in terms of comfort. It does the job, but it's nothing too crazy. But it's also nothing bad either. Buttons feel really good. Display is awesome. I really like that layout. I feel it's really cool, especially with the seconds counting upwards. Something a bit strange, but also quite nice. The addition of the rear touches is really cool as well. Overall, I really enjoy it. I think the major con with this watch is going to be the size. For a lot of people, that 50mm case, while looks okay on wrist, for me and anyone with a similar size wrist, I feel like it might be slightly too big for most. So if Casio could release something slightly smaller, I feel it would be a home run. All right. Well, there it is. The Casio Terminator. A really cool, fresh take on something that's retro but also futuristic looking. Quite like where Casio is going with this, especially the addition of the steel bezel. This is something I think we all would like to see from Casio, moving away from the resin and embracing a bit better materials overall. Really keen to know what you think about Casio overall as a brand and also the new Terminator. Comment down below and remember to subscribe and like, do all the things. And also don't forget to watch up.